Yeah, we're playing the trilogy. It's basically what I was playing like months ago. Months ago before I even got the capture card. It was like last year's the last time we were playing this game. So we're on the second game right now. So yeah. There's a good classic music. This guy is a maniac. It's a bear? It's like more of a boar from the distance. Like it looks like it has tusk, like right in front of his face. Oh. They just jump out in front of you. We met her in the first game. Because she was a photographer that was sitting across the water. Basically, there was a shooting going on in between the... What is it? Not the defense attorney, but the other one. Lascolia. It's interesting how they slowly bring back characters and it's just like, huh? And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. This is how we met them. Yeah, there was Mr. Edgeworth that got in trouble that he supposedly shot the other dude. In reality, he didn't. Apparently, she was sitting across the water while the bullet went off, and it's just like, hey, it actually happened. I watched it happen. In reality, she just didn't see it at all. It's so funny. Yeesh. What I don't get is she's telling us to leave before there's more victims. Yeah, she suddenly wanted to stay behind. But what's the off chance that she gets killed too? Gumshoe. It's Gumshoe. is in this one? What? Francesca? I don't remember which one that one is. You mean Pearl? Are you talking? Are you talking about that guard? I don't remember what the guard's name was. That was in the first one, the old lady. I don't remember. But Francesca, I don't remember Francesca or Franzica. I don't know about that one. The prosecutor, uh, don't worry about it. Oh, I don't even remember which one that one is. The prosecutor. I don't ever remember the name of the prosecutor. Like, I remember it's usually an old man in the first one. I'm sorry. Did this girl just not care about anything? Oh, Manfred von Karma. I remember von Karma, yeah. Oh my god, this girl. It's like she just does not care. She just like she's come here to do the main event, which is just to see the channeling. And if anything else happens, she just does not care. She's like, oh, murder, yeah. Oh, yeah, that thing. What's a murder again? Oh, right, yeah, okay, whatever. Go sang with. Did she just run? Great. So now she runs. And there she goes again. Well. Stranger danger. Yeah, that's what her mother keeps saying. Or what? Heck. And gone. Yeesh. Maniacal laughter. I don't think you can talk to Pearl yet. Well, that's pretty obvious, considering that she's running away, even when I show her a badge. Because you think she'd be terrified, be like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Need to give her Magatama, whatever. I don't know what the hell that is. What is this? The green thingy? Oh. Wait a minute. She doesn't want to read it because she was one of the patients. That's the urn that I'm assuming that the mother was talking about. Oh god. On the person's heart. Right. Mhm. And the locket's in front of him, it's on their heart. Okay, yeah, okay, game. Ugh. Why can't I show this to her? But to remove this lock. Okay. Oh, I actually have to show her the thing itself. That's a little bit dumb. If you're gonna lock it in front of me, you might as well just let me do it. The only problem with this is it doesn't say Ini in here. But whatever. What? Why do you give me the option to do it right off the bat in the beginning then, if I can't do anything with it? Yeah, I already know about this earlier. Fun karma. Of course. This madman. I thought we proved it wrong that he actually had to go to jail. Because he shot at one of the guys. In the elevator. Then how is he a prosecutor? Still, if he's in jail. Guess who isn't in jail? What? I don't know. The freaking person who, like, was accused of it but didn't. Franziska? I don't know who Franziska is. Franziska von Karma. Does he have a kid or something? His dog. His successor. Oh boy. Tell me. So, who is the successor von Karma? Really, pal, it's the prosecutor von Karma's kid. His kid became prosecutor real young, like 13. I see lots of kind of sense. Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. So she became a lawyer or prosecutor at the age of 13. Within the legal process, how is that even possible? Because, like, you'd actually have to go through school itself and then go to college. Yeah, so what if she's German? I know she's German because right here. Is the B-bag? What? I don't get it. Her daddy is the B-bag. What the heck does that even mean? Big bad evil guy. Oh. Okay, well so what if he's a big evil guy? Still, here's the thing. She became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Okay, no matter if it is Germany. Okay. How early could, like, she get out of school compared to America? How much earlier can you get out of school in Germany? No matter if her dad is an evil guy, she still has to become into college just to even go into prosecutor. Chairman in the prosecutor league or whatever. Okay. All that means is that she could probably get some training, but in order to get a license, she would literally have to go to college for it. Which she can't while she's going to school, because there's actually like a limitation to that. Doesn't matter what college you go to, you still have to finish school for it. Also, don't know why that's still going on the Patreon thing. I need to fix that at some point. Like, as far as I'm aware, you have to finish school in order to do college. Von Karma sort of wrote all the rules to become a prosecutor. Oh my god. Sheesh. In the early 2000s? Yeah, I want to say like the early 2000s, but then the trilogy on the 3DS was released a bit later, and then the PC version was made like 2 or 3 years after the 3DS version, I think. Like, I think the first one was in 2003? I don't know. Whenever the DS was around. The very first DS. And the second one may have came out like a year or two later for the second game, and then the third game came out, of course, a little bit after that, and then there was some sequels to them, and eventually they made the trilogy on 3DS, and they're released it for PC as well. Meanie Money nurse at Great Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep at the wheel. What? Mimi. Oh, Meanie and Mimi. Hold on. Profiles. Eenie. Eenie Miny and Mimi Miny. Okay. And what's the odds that they're related? That's Enie's sister. But how in the world are you supposed to know that? Because there's so many people with, like, the same last name in the world. And not necessarily are they related to each other. So how in the world are you supposed to know that Mimi Miney is related to Eenie Miney? You're just supposed to guess. He mentions she was in a car crash at one point. Number 1.2. Yes, I know that she mentioned she was in a car crash. But that doesn't say that was exactly the same car crash. That's no proof that it's the exact same car crash. Fair point, they do both know him. But that also could be a coincidence, too. She could have been in a car crash with her friend. She could have been driving on her own and had a car crash. You know what I mean? Like, they could have literally just had a car crash, but they were like at different times.
Take that!
She indirectly had known him. So, like, she could have known Mr. Gray. Okay. which she does claim to know Mr. Gray at some point earlier, by what she says. And there's also proof that Mimi did at some point. But that doesn't prove that there's the same car crash, I guess. Yes. I don't know how, but whatever. Like, okay. I mean, yeah, they both say that they're in a car crash, but like, logically, you could literally easily just have her say like, "Oh, I wasn't in that car crash. That just happened to be a coincidence. We both know Gray. We were both in a car crash, and we're both related." That's all that is. Sister died in that car crash. It is true. His sister did die in the crash, but I don't think she mentioned earlier that she was in the same car crash as her sister. I think she just said that she was in the car crash. I don't think she mentioned that about her sister earlier. That she was in that exact same car crash with her when her sister died. It says that there were two people. Yeah, there were two people, but it doesn't say exactly who those two people, does it? Patients died from malpractice. Where's the other evidence? That's what I'm looking at. Actually, it doesn't even say two people. It just says, Meanie Miny nurse at the hospital died after falling asleep at the wheel. It doesn't say two people, even. It just says Meanie Miny nurse at the hospital died after falling asleep at the wheel. So it only says one person. It doesn't say about her being in that same accident. But even if it did say... which one says two peeps then? It's probably this one. No, that's 14 of them. I don't know which one says two of them then. But yeah, like, even if it did say two people in it, that would say, okay, one died and one survived. Okay. It never said her name in the beginning, or otherwise I would have cut onto it immediately. It just says that Mimi Miney was in the crash and died. It doesn't say that there was another person in the car. So that's why I didn't catch on to it, like, exactly immediately. Because I know how that is, where, like, the same last name can be to so many people. Because originally I thought this would be good enough evidence. But turns out it wasn't. I needed something to say her sister's name on it. Let's see here. Village. Is that officer over there just not like think this is completely sus? That like her whole entire like figure just changed while she's in the room. The officer just like, look, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna ignore it. So wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. So I'm the only one who can see Cyclops. How did Pearl see him? If I'm the only one who can see them. Because you remember when we went up to Eeny Meeny, Pearl could see the lock. So this contradicts that. Where it says basically, that's right, only I can see the Cyclops. That's a contradiction. What was it? What do we call it? Objection! To be continued. Yeah, okay, anyone who holds a charged magnetoma can see locks. Pearl is the one who charged it for you. Yes, she charged it with energy. She didn't charge it with her own force, her own like life force, or else it might have killed her. Like she charged it with like spirit force or something like that, like an energy force of some sort. She didn't charge it with her own self. Also be carrying a Magatama. All spirit mystics do. So wait, Maya doesn't have a secondary one? In case if the energy runs out? Or no, wait, she is wearing one. Okay, this makes no sense then. Okay, if she's wearing one on her neck, like you're saying, and all of them with the magnetoma can see it. Okay, when she was the other being, which was Mia from the first game, how come she couldn't see the Cyclops then? Because technically, she's in Maya's body, and that's Maya's sister. So you can't say like she's not a psychic, or she's not like a mystic or whatever, a spirit mystic, because they're literally part of the family, and she literally, like, there's actually a mention of it where she is actually a spirit mystic, just like Maya is. And if Maya is wearing one around her neck, like you are saying, which is the one I'm assuming I'm looking at, then how does Mia not able to utilize it? See? Because Mia took over Maya's body. I don't understand this lore anymore. It's falling apart more and more that you just like it's like you're trying to come up with random lore. It's like, okay, maybe I can make some sense out of this. Well, she said like what are you talking about? Like, and then it's just like, oh, that's right. She can't see. Only I can see them. He says. Like Herms herself, like he's like, whoa, was he like basically talking about like suddenly like he can see the Cyclops, and she's just like what? What are you talking about? And then he goes in that extra little subtitle thing where he's actually talking to himself, and he's saying basically he's like, oh, that's right, only I can see the locks. So that means that she didn't see the locks. Unless she's lying. Yeah, why Mia couldn't see her own locks. Because you're saying anybody with the magnetama should be able to see it. But technically, Maya has a magnetama, just like you're saying, around her neck. Okay, Mia took over Maya's body. But Mia can't see the Cyclops. That's why it made no sense to me. Oh, Lord MacGuffin. Oh, I need to see other people's locks. The logic of this game makes less and less sense. Because Pearl could see the locks. I could see the locks. Mia couldn't see her own locks. Or Lord allows you to see other people's locks. I don't know what you're saying. Lord MacGuffin allows you to see other people. What is this Lord MacGuffin allows you? I don't know. Ugh. Plus, shouldn't she also see the locks? Or is it because Mia isn't in Maya's body right now? It's best not to think about it. But you have to, like, with this game, you have to think about every single piece of logic. It's like objection, objection at every single corner in the courtroom. It's like objection. It's like, okay, this is how you figure out who's the liars, who's the truth tellers the entire time. So it's like, if I'm not thinking about that, then what the fuck do I think about then? Because I have to, like, think about every single little piece of line that they say to throw them in the court and basically, like, accuse them of their lying. In the Ace Attorney game? Yeah. You worth.
Objection!
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 About the wackiest way to commit murder? You mean like that lock thing can't be used? Like that couldn't be the murderer? Like there's no possible way that Mia couldn't be the murderer? See? So objection to your lore. Objection.
Objection! Objection!
People have a secret they're hiding from you. Exactly. Why wouldn't they hide a secret from me if they're the murderer? Why wouldn't they hide it from me? There you go. Boom. Wackiest way of committing murder. The person you've been working with the entire time is a murderer. See? That always... I'm the murderer. But you should... Court is now in session. Okay. Pearl has a lock? Well, she could be a murderer. You think baby girl Pearl murdered somebody? It's funny that you mentioned that. Have you seen the entire series of Ace Attorney, Selra? Because it's funny that you mentioned that. Do you think baby girl murdered somebody? Pearl herself. If you've seen the entire trilogy, you would know where you screwed up on that one. Yeah, I've seen some extra parts of the story. I haven't seen the entire series, like, completely, but yeah. There's a piece of lore to do with that little line you said. I'm sorry, what? She's carrying a fucking whip? I'm sorry, what? Ahem, excuse me. Last I knew, you can't carry weapons in court. Hold on. Is anyone here an actual lawyer to actually give me some evidence, or who has been in a courtroom and hasn't seen a sign that says no weapons are allowed in the courtroom? Unless it's, of course, evidence against someone. As far as I'm aware, a whip can be used as a weapon. And it's not in a bag to use it as evidence. Excuse me, but did you just try to whip him? The person who's charged of the court. You just tried whipping, like, attempted assault upon the person who is in charge of the court. The judge. Everyone is too scared to take it away from her? All they have to do is shoot her out in the leg if basically she refuses to. Like, they can take her in and just take the whip away from her. Like, if she tries to whip the cops that are basically coming up to her to make sure that she drops the freaking weapon, all they have to do is shoot her in the leg, or shoot her in the arm, or even, for the hell of it, if they want to, they can shoot her in the head, and that'll take her down. She'll have to drop it, one way or another. Excuse me. You seriously just fucking whipped me? Alright. Someone arrest her. Someone arrest this woman. She is committing assault in the courthouse. How in the fuck is this legal? She's their boss? I don't care if she's the boss. Even she should be able to go to jail for assault. If she's their boss, There was a sense in even coming to this court case because obviously she can win. No matter what the fuck it's hell. She might as well just be the judge at this point. You'd be like, you know what? All right, this person's guilty. All right, done. Don't need no evidence. Fuck you guys. I'm out. Her personal reason is revenge. Don't care what it's for. If it's even for revenge. Under the court of law, even revenge won't, like, even revenge itself won't take you out of your court issue, like, for your crime that you've committed. The only way of any assault like that would even let her out of court at all whatsoever is if she was hired to do it. But she would still be prosecuted and taken some time into jail. Not the full time. Just enjoy the ride. .10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Just for self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintelligently kills in defense of themselves. Exactly. Self-defense as well. Yeah, there's also that. If you made it in self-defense and you got enough evidence, then you're done. But it wasn't in self-defense. I wasn't even attacking her. Neither was a judge. Justified self-defense is to say foolish. That's how you want to play it. So let me get this straight. So you intend on literally killing me? This woman just threatened me in court. Hold on. Do you realize I could just set another charge on your ass? You have 10 minutes to plead for self-defense. Look, lady, you got 15 minutes. You seriously whipping people in the courtroom? How the fuck is this legal? Direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead. That was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe and not enough for instigating his death. The murderer used a pistol to finish the victim off after stabbing. Stabbed before being shot. Autopsy, sir. Excuse me. I would like to take a look at the evidence. For being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead, point blank. In the forehead. From way down there. He would have to be on his knees.
Hold it! Objection!
What? Point blank range. "12 to 20 inches away." At a point blank. Just. I grow tired of the foolish. Excuse me. Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When he's shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Wait a minute. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire. That. Ah! Before the victim was shot, stabbed in the chest. Point blank range.
Objection!
What? Oh, come on! The victim was shot. He was stabbed in the chest.
Hold it!
How do you know he was stabbed first? Let's see. Lungs and face there. And of course, my face. It's all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. Instantaneous death, you say? whatever. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back. This testimony makes it good. Like, when I stabbed him with the instant. The murderer used the pistol to finish off the victim after stabbing.
Hold it!
Stab first, then shot? Yep. And one look at the stab wounds. You fool is a fool who only listens to foolish opinions. For pistol shot is to the forehead. That point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Wait a minute. Stabbed, then shot like where it could hit his heart. You'd have to be aiming downwards. Into his skull. Because if you were to aim forward, it would hit towards his back. If you were to shoot from behind, however, you might be able to, but you'd actually do it on a weird angle. But you'd still be shooting downward somewhat. You could also do it from the top of his head. $315. Stab in chest. Wait, what? Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. Why would there be residue? Self-defense or... Not guilty! Fucking what? Seal your fate, Mr. Yes, yes. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. You serious? He keeps fucking whipping everyone. Be in jail at this point. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person. Without a doubt, was not fighting back. This costume, there certainly is evidence back. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime. Let's take a look at this. Clothes was wearing at the time of the murder. Blood splatters around it. And how did you get these clothes off of her? Have you guys immediately arrested her? And she's still wearing the same dang clothes? Because you guys arrested her immediately? And why are these clothes purple?
Hold it! Hold it! Objection!
But where would they get her new uniform at? Where would they get that from? They would literally have to go to her house and steal it. Because that's not jail clothes that she's wearing. That means that they would literally have to go to her place and steal another, like, part of her uniform. Yeah. Unless she literally gave them permission to go in and take the clothes and give it to her. Because, think about it, okay, the police are there. They can only take evidence that's sitting there. They can't take anything else unless it's evidence. And then the evidence, they actually have to put in the court case to hand over to, like, the judge. They can't hand it over to the person that's in jail. They didn't want to redraw the sprite. In-game reasons spoiling. Great. Yes, right here. Yeah, you feckers are not trying to screw me over.
Take that!
Why would she shoot herself?
Objection!
Her uniform provided by her temple, Maya has spares. Yes, she may have spares. Okay. But that doesn't mean that the police can literally just go over there, steal a piece of her uniform, and just tell her to put it on. It doesn't matter if there's spares. The only thing that they can do is take it in as evidence. Anything that they take from the temple. Because it's a crime scene. It'd be just like any other place that they go to that there's a crime scene at. They legally can't just steal shit just for any random reason. They literally have to be like, oh, this is evidence. Okay. They have to put it into evidence and it's just throwing into there. They can't hand that evidence on over to the person who committed the crime or the victim or whoever it is, like the person that's a suspect. They can't hand that stuff over. And anything else they can't touch. So that'd be like them saying, oh, we were hungry at this cupcake shop that there was a murder. We figured we might as well just hand this on over to the suspect. To have them eat. That's technically not legal. That is stealing. Unless they specifically paid for it at that cupcake shop. Which at this point, this isn't no, like, product that they could have bought or paid for. This is the thing that they really just took. And then handed to her. Yes, they handed it to her, but in the beginning, they stole it. Did it say where they have found this uniform? No. Basically, it just says that that's what she had on the day. They didn't say where they found it, I don't think.
Hold it!
The victim did fight back. He was stabbed and shot at blank point. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. He was not fighting back.
Objection!
Why is there a bullet hole in this? Oh yes, I read them.
Hold it! Objection! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Bend it and picked up the jar. the last of his strength. Fight back. Ended it.
Objection!
They were too close and he missed. Stabbed and shoved, and then it point blank. But it picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. Wait a minute. Got his gun. But it bears both of their things. Good shot, because they were too close and missed.
Objection!
But there's no blood from it, so I don't know how this is gonna work. And apart from each other.
Objection! Objection!
If that was impossible, according to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have the strength to push the defendant. Well then, the defendant must have put the victim away. After stabbing him, they must have put some space between the doctor and herself. Then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. That should set up the near. But then they'd be close again. Because she has to be able to get the gun out of his hand. She put some distance between them before rushing to the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. This must be a piece of evidence that contradicts it. Put some distance.
Take that!
Huh? What? It says that point blank. Come on. She put some distance between them before rushing about to strike.
Take that!
How could she stab again? You said there was 2 stabbings and 2 gunshots. Unless she stabbed him twice and then pushed him. Strike it. The doctor took his... Oh, he would have missed. It's the only thing I got. already know what I'm talking about. What? Mr. Fake explanation, please? Are these two really that close? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through it 8 inches off the ground. Which means when the shot was fired, the defendant was getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. That would mean she'd have to fire from behind it. This makes zero sense. The bullet hit this folding screen. Okay, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
Take that!
What do you mean, game? If the victim is standing in the dead center of the room.
Take that!
They could be fighting. Oh, come on, game. This isn't even fair. Was in this area. What are you gonna tell me?
Take that!
That I have to do this? The defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the butthole. Well, how can you gauge the distance from that? The defendant was much closer to the victim? No burn marks so far away from sure. Yeah, that's true, but like, it makes no sense how the one where like she's standing behind it doesn't make any sense because okay, think about the bullet. The bullet has to travel some distance. Okay. What's the possibility that didn't burn through that paper and then finally stop at her? She'd have to be low to the ground. Like, she could have been crawling away. And he could have just, like, saw her legs as she's jumping behind. And could have fired. I thought it does have burn marks. It has a bullet hole. I guess no burn marks, apparently. Even though that does look like burn marks. Somewhat. But you can't really do anything to zoom in to actually tell if it's a burn mark or not. Either way, it's a long distance. Nothing of sort around the bullet. It has burn marks. The description would say so. Weird. Defendant was standing away from the victim. Got it. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Well, it would have meant that he tried to hit her. Delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, what was the defendant doing at this time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? On further consideration, does make a little sense. Doctor. When T? What do you mean when T? Went to the screen to vibe. Right. I don't think you'd just sit there relaxing. You, then. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Start repairing your standing by first removing that three-strand goatee. What? And then rest. Punishment's over. Punishment? Well then. Next witness. Lotta. Let me save, game. Let me save. Thank you. Alright. So chat, I gotta get ready for the Red Dead Redemption thing that's gonna be happening in Turkey's thing very soon. Oh, they're already in there apparently. Well, I guess I'll stop it here because there's let's see here. Is there anybody else live streaming currently in the group? No, darn it. Alright. We can continue this tomorrow or we might even have a different game. Anyways, catch you guys later.